Happy Chanukah. Chanukah is a time of strength. Chanukah is a time of miracles. Chanukah is a time of light. As we gather here today in the Pennsylvania State Capitol, we come to kick off this year's Festival of Lights in unity and strength. Many of you made an extra effort to join us tonight. Thank you for coming to represent our wonderful Harrisburg Jewish community. Thank you for being here tonight to represent the citizens of Pennsylvania. Let us begin the program with a special prayer for our brothers and sisters in Israel. Let us pray for the hostages and their families, as well as for all those in harm's way. We will be led by Rabbi Nissen Pesner of Chabad West Shore.
Achenu kol beis Yisroel, Achenu kol beis Yisroel, Hanesunim batzora uvashivia, ha'oimdim bein bayam uvein bayabosha. Hamokai mirachem aleihem v'yoytziim mitzara lirevacha u'me'afel aliyara u'mishibud ligiula hashta b'agala u'vizeman ekariv Hamokai mirachem aleihem v'yoytziim mitzara lirevacha u'me'afel aliyara u'mishibud ligiula hashta b'agala u'vizeman ekariv Mi sheberach avotenu Avraham Yitzchak v'Yaakov Hu yevarech et chayalei tzva hagana liYisrael העומדים על משמר ארצנו וערי אלוקינו מגבול הלבנון ועד מדבר מצרים ומן הים הגדול עד לבוא ערבה ביבשה באוויר ובים הוא יברך את חיילי צבא הגנה לישראל ייתן השם את אויבינו הקמים עלינו ניגפים לפניהם. הקדוש ברוך הוא ישמור ויציל את חיילינו מכל צרה וצוקה ומכל נגע ומחלה, וישלח ברכה והצלחה בכל מעשה ידיהם, ידבר צוננו תחתיהם, ויתרם בכתר ישועה ועטרת ניצחון, ויקוים בהם הכתוב, כי השם אלוקיכם ההולך עמכם להילחם לכם עם אויביכם נושיע אתכם ונאמר
Thank you. I would now like to introduce our senator from Dauphin County.
Yes, yeah. Hello, thank you. My name is Greg Rothman. I represent upper part of Dauphin County, Cumberland and Perry County, and I'm delighted to be here today, this evening, to celebrate that light shall always outshine and light darkness. Shag Shyam, my Jewish family's here, my sister Elizabeth and her husband Jeffrey, and my niece and nephew are here from Dallas, Texas, and I invited them down to the Capitol to see the lighting. So thank you for letting me be here, and on behalf of the State Senate, we wish you a happy, happy Hanukkah. Thank you. And also to you.
Thank you, Senator Rothman. I would now like to introduce our governor, the Honorable Josh Shapiro, for his Hanukkah greetings.
Thanks, Trevor. Good evening, everyone, and Chag Sameach. I want to welcome all of you to the Pennsylvania State Capitol. And I hope you will take a moment to appreciate this great Commonwealth and this great country that we live in. For it is here in our state capital, the place where lawmakers come together to make laws for our Commonwealth, to protect our rights and our freedoms, that it is here that we are free to practice our faith and free to light this beautiful Chanukah. That speaks a lot about the greatness of this Commonwealth and of this country, and something that I believe we should all be incredibly proud of. I want to thank the rabbi and thank all of you for being here tonight to openly celebrate our shared faith, to be proud of who we are, and to have this moment to all be together in celebration. I think it's fitting that we're here at this moment of challenge across the globe to light this Chanukah, to illuminate our beautiful rotunda, and to, of course, allow us to find light in the midst of darkness. That, to me, is the power of Hanukkah, finding light in the midst of darkness. There is, of course, a collective, I think, responsibility we have to be here, to celebrate our faith openly in this hall of power, in this government building. And that's a collective responsibility that we have. But I think there is also an individual responsibility that I hope you will take. I hope you will take a measure of responsibility from as well. Tonight, the first light that we illuminate, of course, will be the Shamash. And from the Shamash, all of the other light comes. I hope as you leave here tonight, you will think of yourselves as the Shamash in your home, in your neighborhood, in your school, in your community, in your place of work or your place of worship. That you will be the light in your community. You will be the ones people seek out for help. You will be the ones helping others with your light, with your greatness, with your wonder. That to me is the teaching of Hanukkah. It's why I wanted to be here tonight to celebrate with all of you in our state capitol. Tonight is a night to celebrate our shared faith. Tonight is a night to celebrate the fact that we get to share it together here in our state capitol. I feel blessed to be with all of you this evening. I feel blessed and proud to serve as your governor, and I wish you all strength, and I wish you all a Chag Sameach. Thank you.
Honorable Governor, and members of the Governor's family, State Senator, community leaders, rabbis and clergy, and dear friends. It's Chanukah. Year after year, generation after generation, the menorah stands proudly against the darkening sky and the cold winter wind. The menorah proclaims its message of perseverance, of religious freedom, and the certain victory of goodness over evil. Each year, the menorah has a message. Not only does it urge us to remember our past, but it stands to instruct us with the current mandate and mission. Each year, the menorah reminds us to be the Maccabees' ambassadors for the current moment. 2,100 years ago, the original Maccabees were a small group of Jews in ancient Israel who risked their lives to defend their heritage, their people, and their homeland. Their important victory culminated in the miracle of the oil, and they enjoined every Jew to kindle menorahs on Hanukkah year after year. They didn't just want to be remembered, they wanted to be emulated. They wanted us to know that no matter the circumstances and against all odds, we can always make light. We always must make light. Tonight, just as in those days, the menorah urges us to create light. The menorah urges us to add light. And the menorah urges us to add more light. Night after night, we add another candle. Hanukkah evening after Hanukkah evening, we kindle another flame. The menorah calls out to us to do more. It teaches us that we must always strive to go higher, do a little extra. What was good enough yesterday deserves better today. Today we are a day older. We must therefore grow spiritually as well. Hanukkah lasts for 8 days, but its message continues all year. We must constantly add additional candles of goodness. Yes, we can reach out to another person. Yes, we can be ambassadors to light and bring more goodness and kindness to the world. Last year, in the aftermath of the horrific October 7th attacks, we gathered here to create light. As many of you remember, at last year's celebration, I made a suggestion. I suggested that we empower our children to create light too. I asked that we encourage each boy and girl to kindle their own personal menorah alongside the family menorah. This year, unfortunately, we still have darkness to confront. We still have hostages being held in Gaza, and there's too much uncertainty, pain, and suffering in the world. Tonight, we need to add more light. We must add on last year's growth. I ask you that this year, we each take upon ourselves to reach out to another person, reach out to a friend, neighbor, or stranger and share light. Do a mitzvah together. Be Maccabees together and light and add light together. Let us remember, when it comes to making light, we each have a part. We can all be ambassadors of light and empower the people we touch, that they too become ambassadors of goodness, kindness, and light. Let's fill our community and world with an overflow of mitzvos. And yes, let us remember that what was good enough yesterday deserves better today. Thank you.
Okay, first of all, I want to say that Governor Shapiro, you've just empowered us to all become lamplighters. I think that's what you were talking about, the shamash, right? So to spread more light. And I really appreciate that you came in specially for this. It means a lot. It means a lot because this is not just Harrisburg's menorah, it's Pennsylvania's menorah. And America starts here.
That's right.
So we are an example for everyone. So much appreciated. And in that vein, as we get ready to light the menorah, I want to take this opportunity to thank those who contributed to the success of tonight's event. Ricky, Barb, Angie, Ellis, Miriam and Michael Weinstock, thank you. And a very big shout out, even though she's not here right now, to Lori Sherlock of Department of General Services and her dedicated staff in helping make this beautiful event a reality. We wish Lori much blessings and joy as she retires from her position and embarks on the next chapter of her life. So thank you, Lori, for all your hard work. It did not go unnoticed, and you've been a lamplighter. Another special thank you is to our unsung hero, Walt George, right here. I think this is his 17th menorah lighting. And he's always helping, working to do whatever it takes to make this event the success that it is. So Walt, thank you. We really appreciate your efforts and much continued success. I know we're not going to have you for much longer, but we'll take all that we can. Thank you. And at this point, I would like to recognize our sponsors, because nothing happens out of thin air. So I would like to thank PA Skills Charitable Giving and Alan and Lorraine Rosenberg of Progressive Amusements. Thank you for your generosity, and thank you for helping to spread the light. Again, like the governor said, lamplighters. Now, I just want to let you know that following the menorah lighting, we'll be graced by the singing of Moaz Sur by the students of the Silver Academy, and they will be led by Mrs. Marina Cherepinski. It will be followed by the rendition of a song, We're Still Here, by the Maccabees, Am Yisrael Chai, a very appropriate song. So relax, enjoy, and we're going to get ready to light the menorah.
Okay. I would like to ask our esteemed governor, the Honorable Josh Shapiro, to continue the tradition and light Pennsylvania's menorah. Governor Shapiro.